Ooh, that's kind of weird. Okay, hi everybody. It's Fonzai here. We are in Solace officially. This is the first episode I'm going to be putting out. I just wanted to introduce you guys to the twins before we started, since they will be like the center of attention in this legacy challenge. So there is a lot of lore because I am, like I said before, a storyteller. So the trailer I put out about the queen and everything, she will be one of the played households. I know with Cosmic's version, it hasn't been updated in a few months, so I added like a few of my own rules and everything, but I'm still trying to play by the rules. So for Solace, our, what do you call it, heirs, or is it, what do you call Gen Zero? I forgot, but these would be our go-tos for um Gen Zero. So this is Victor and his twin sister Violet. So if anything were to happen to either one of them, the other one would take over, or whoever has a boy first. Like I don't really care about the last name that much. For me, it's not like that personal because like for me a last name is like, I know it's your heritage, but for me a last name is just a last name, especially in the Sims 4, and you can literally give the baby the last name. So these are the twins I said like before, Victor and Violet. I hope I didn't say Victoria because her name is Violet. um but now I'm going to show you around the ranch, where they live. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should say in build mode, but this is where the family lives. They are, I don't know what you called them back in the Middle Ages, but I know you would call them like people who raise horses, like you would call them a stud firm or a stud farm or something like that. Um, so they are raising horses for the queen, so she can build an army to protect her nation. So this is where the horses sleep. We only have two horses right now. Here's one. Uh, don't ask me their names. Um, Here is where they live. Um, they have some plants growing. I decided to start in the summer season, so right now it's the first day of summer. I did the tax roll. Taxes are pretty high. It's 60%. But then again, they are a starting nation and they need to get stuff going. So, but this is where the family stays, I try to keep it simple, but yeah. This is where the family stays. I gave everybody an outhouse. I know the way Cosmic did it was that she made them work for it, but I don't know if she needed a pack for that or something, or some type of mod. I don't have that, and I was just like, just give everybody an outhouse. So this is their outhouse, and this is where they stay. The twins, Violet sleeps on the bottom bunk, and then Victor sleeps on the top, and then their parents sleep over here. Here's like the little kitchen, and then little fireplace or a stove. Um, Here's the laundry. Like I said, it's not a very big lot. It's a very small one. But yeah, this is what's going on right now here. And actually, I'm going to go show you one of the other lots, which is someone who is supposed to be, um, don't mind it being blurry. Oh, Lord have mercy. I didn't mean to do that, but, how do I get out of build mode? I'm sorry, give me a second. Okay, we're back. I don't always have that preset on because it makes certain parts of my game blurry, and I don't know how to fix that. Um,
Observe.
but we're
Zumbas can
going to
observe.
take Victor, and we're actually going to head over
Boy, big
to
Renoi. Oh,
where
shim.
his future
Ah,
spouse hopefully
Yamara.
lives. Um,
Smirks. Shumbas.
he's just gonna travel by himself, actually.
Smirks.
So you just saw her
Zobi.
actually on the screen.
Vabo.
I don't know if you
Mexican
guys listen
flesh.
to Molly
Chibi.
Elizabeth, but
Chabina.
when I was creating that sim, the sim that I want to be his partner, I was listening to her music, and so I just decided to name her Molly after the artist. If you don't know who I'm talking about, it's fine, but here we go. Let's go visit Molly. I don't know if that's a name you would have in the 1300s, but again, it's The Sim. Who cares? Um. Okay, so here she is. You guys saw her in the trailer a bit. Let me just pause it. Okay. Um. Here is Molly. She looks better with like the preset that I had on, but then again, like I said, I need to figure out how I can always have it on or just find a better preset. But here is Molly, and this is who I want Victor to marry. I see like he has like what's wrong? Soar back from cheap bed. Well, you're a peasant, so get used to it. But yeah, this is Molly. This is who I want him to marry. Let's discuss local fishing spots. I don't know what people would
Dag
talk
dag.
about. Like,
Sul.
I generally don't know what they would talk about to get girls back then.
Mura.
Forbay.
Sabno.
Aspa.
Blarfin Snabe.
Ah,
Barwexna.
Yuya.
Skibaro. Huh?
Dromus? Or Bay.
Boulay.
Varix Sonoy.
Ah.
Zuds.
Neba Hana Ufrim. Huh?
Floopy.
Vapin.
Oh, and
I
Fora.
want to see if we can get,
Fabane.
like,
Vobi
a
Ipsabido.
fetching going. Does
Gana
he have
Shuna.
anything he can give her?
Barb Fenip.
He can give her a chocolate berry. I don't know if that's romantic.
Bobsini, Nabora. Shazzle?
I'm still setting up my
Mifo.
game. So,
Sahibsa.
actually,
Kane Moopsna.
I'm still setting up my game,
Saprita.
so
Grump Tebow.
things are a little
Bishoshi.
shifty.
Quaskanaya. Tenebip.
Floopy.
Apium Wanafesh. Floff. Jangana Swebla.
Oh, but toy, Skiba.
Ah.
What was I trying to do before?
Nasine
Woohoo
Pafarble.
Monsters. Oh, slow down, buddy.
Dodavepi. Omiva Dodavepi. Pomeray Quas. Alfonsa.
I
Mipwim
want to see
Rimple.
what
Bakoya
happens if
Shape.
he
Venosa Watanabe? Zapula.
does a
Snibara
pickup line.
Watanini. Lomina Exine.
I'm sorry if you can't hear my
Gamerish
voice.
Brie.
I'm looking kind of far away
Accrues.
from the mic, so when I'm editing
Badoba.
this, I will fix
Bajang.
it.
Mo
Okay,
and
so
Naya.
she liked it. She didn't feel any way about it.
Shazzle.
But,
Kisana. Wamberg.
looks like
Bipasam.
they will be getting along.
Yashona. Kamib Tivar. Jabin Ponsip. Grasha Sapuma. Brenabo Lagenzo. Rebolf.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just feel like she's so pretty, generally speaking.
Bash.
And out of all the Sims
Washinoi.
I've created, she's one of my favorites. But yeah, let's take a look at her
Sarpava
lot.
Yonis. Una Burr.
As I
Oh,
said, she has an
Sarpavos.
outhouse. This is where she like grows the crops. She's growing a few crops right now. She has a cow. She has a few chickens. Um, I can't really see inside because, again, uh, I sent Victor over to visit her, but
Baringo.
it's like basically the same inside, except she has more space since she lives
Sycophus.
alone.
Ravsing Moibin Fanjib. Bekinja. Uh-huh.
I wonder what would
Bipazam.
happen.
Ishiroy. Brisham.
Uh-huh.
Slangy.
Oh, Labra.
Aha. Ooh, Vimpazagu.
Huh?
How would I? Okay. I
It's
know this would probably
again.
get him, like, be like, oh, you have to marry her
Morobe.
now. But,
Mwah.
Oh. Oh, Satork.
okay, so,
Oh,
no, we're just gonna let him
Yatavel.
Huh?
talk. Save game, go to manage worlds. Yeah, let's just do that. Because my game might crash because The Sims decided to have an update on the 30th, and I'm still, um, updating and removing mods that broke during the update. But I haven't been recording too long. Oh, Cinnabar. This is where the queen lives. As you can see, there's a lot of like rubble around it. As I said, like, actually, let me just read the Solace lore. But most of the colony or country is over here as of right now. What do you call this? I'm not reading that. I'm just gonna read the lore actually because I wrote it down. And when I'm editing, I'll just like put it on the screen, and I'm gonna edit over the Brendan bit. Brilliant. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna place the actual name of the country over the one the Sims gave. Um, let me see. Oh no, let me see if I can find it. Okay, the queen's name is Evangeline. Um, or yes, Evangeline Cindabar. Um, but we'll get into more of the. I forgot how to pronounce it. So, bro, I literally forgot how to pronounce it. Solace lore when we get into it. But here is what I wrote about it so far. So, Solace was once but a small but powerful nation gifted land by the Greek Empire. The Celestial Knights race were known to be a race blessed by the gods themselves, due to their ability to heal with their blood, which is why um, Evangeline looks the way she does, also because she's blind, as I pointed out in the trailer. Um, they were a kind and peaceful race, but not everyone was as kind. Soon came the collapse of Greece and the takeover of the Roman Empire. The quickly the people quickly fled, not wanting to be taken over. Many thought the race was wiped out until one young maiden stepped up to reclaim what was taken from them, which would be Evangeline. Um, so basically, I try to incorporate some realistic lore, like how the Greek Empire fell. It wasn't due to but because the city, nation, states, or whatever you used to call them back then, were having a bunch of problems and arguing with each other. I know my history a little bit. But yeah. Okay, so there's only like two more lots we need to visit, I guess. Do we really need to? Let me just go to build mode for this one. This is the, what do you call it? midwife's house and her adoptive daughter who is um albino house. This is where they live. So they each have their own bed. This is just like her working shed. I forgot their names because I've been trying to focus on building up the nation. But they also have an outhouse like everybody else does. They have a little fireplace, they have a kitchen, they eat outside, you know, the little things to dry their clothes, and they have a little garden so she can grow her herbs and stuff, the stuff she needs to help, you know. Um, I know back then you didn't necessarily have nursing school and women weren't supposed to be able to read unless they were of high status. But I sent her to nurse school anyway. We're just gonna act like that part isn't there. Um, but yes, we can just go. Let me slip into cast real quick. And Amos is their last name, but I'm just gonna slip into the cast real quick and show you their names. Where'd the button go? Okay,
Fazunia Tharbo.
so we have Oda. I love her so much. I might change it up a little bit as we go. My Sims will probably change up a lot because my style does switch up a lot depending on the custom content I find. Yes, but this is Oda. She is an elder. She's the oldest person in the village. Can you even call it a village? There's barely any people in it. Um, but yes. And then here's her daughter or adoptive daughter, Chapel. She is an albino black person. Her parents didn't want her because of the way she looks. They thought she was um you know, at this time when your child comes out white and your skin is black, like you're probably gonna freak out. But they didn't want her. They gave her to the church saying that they didn't want such a child. At the time, Oda was working at the church and she took her in and left the church. Um, so yeah, because she always wanted a daughter, but she was unable to have children. So she took Chapel. That's the name she gave her, since that's where she found her at the chapel. But yeah, that's their story. Um, exit creative club. And then now, let's go visit the queen. Let's just like look at the outside first before we go on the inside. Okay, here we go. It took me forever in with build and buy to like set this up because I had to find the crumbling pieces for like, you know, the crumbling aisle. Like it took me forever to build this one. But yeah, I put a lot of broken pieces of, you know, that what the empire used to be. Ignore the lighthouse and everything in the distance. Ignore everything that's not 1300s. Um, but this is where she's staying right now. Um, she was given a little more money when she approached the king to take back the nation from him. This is where her lady in waiting sleeps. Um, can you even see it? Yes, Worcester. This is where Worcester sleeps. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. I can't pronounce a lot of words. You guys just gotta bear with me. Yeah, that's where her throne is as of right now. I don't know why she doesn't really need one right now. Um, and then this is where she sleeps, she has her little thing. Oh my god, I have to tell you guys something. The first day I tried to play this game, she caught on fire and she died. I had to beg the Grim Reaper to bring her back to life. And then I had to restart the whole process because it said she was a dead monarch. So I had to go back in the book, remake her position, edit everything. It was like so much was going on in it, and I was only playing the game for like 5 minutes, mind you. I was gonna give her like a little loom to play, but then I remembered, oh wait, she's blind. She can't see. How is she supposed to play the freaking loom? But wait, wrong person. Of Evangeline, she does um she does what is it called? She does archery because she uses the sounds around her. Like how I don't know, but like when one sense is gone, all your other ones are hiding. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about or if I'm just yapping, but yeah, that is what happened. So yeah, this is the little thing where they're staying. She was gifted a little bit of money from the king, but he thinks that the nation will fail, or if it does, he will try to conquer it, which Evangeline knows about, which is why she's trying to build up her military and stuff. She does not want that happening. She has somebody, a guard who works for her. I forgot his name. Naveen. I think it's Naveen. And she has a little crush on him, but he was also flirting with Windsor, so I'm just like, this guy's for the streets. Um, but yeah, this is basically the ruins. I named it the ruins of Solace Palace. I know I'm not pronouncing it right, but that's how I want to pronounce it at this moment. Yeah, I really like what I did. I feel like I could have done more with the ruins, like added more. But I feel like since the fall of the Greek Empire, I feel like it would have been buried underground more. You know what I mean? So I only left a little bit of things to see. But yeah. Um, let's go back to manage worlds. And then we're gonna look at the queen and
Queen Reginald.
okay, why is she in her underwear? Okay, let's I only gave them like one outfit. Um, so this is Evangeline. I gave her like lighter eyes because her race did have lighter eyes. The I can't remember at it at the moment, but this is what she looks like. I don't have much skin details installed in my game, but I'll try to add more. But this is what she looks like at the moment. Um, yeah, but this is more of like a fantasy medieval play, but like still following the rules type thing. And this is Whistler. Whis. I'm finding it. Yeah, but this is her everyday outfit. She was made a lady in waiting. Before she was just like a servant at the castle, but they made her a lady in waiting because they don't really care about um this nation. They just want to profit off of it. But yes, taxes are very high this season. I'm going to go to the calendar that I made for you guys. So this was just like a little tour of what everything looks like for right now. So this is where everything looks like right now. I hope you didn't hear that door close, but this is what everything looks like. So you have the stables where my main household is. You have the farming where Molly lives and where Oda and her daughter Chapel live, and then you have where our monarch lives, which will be a played household. I know usually it's not a played household in the game, but I decided to make it one because I added a lot of lore for Evangeline, so she will be a played household in this game, even though she won't have to pay taxes. But I just wanted to show you guys the layout of the land. I'm mostly probably gonna keep it up here until like we get further into the Middle Ages, because like this part of the town is like more developed, and I've been trying to stay away from the developed areas, so that's why everything's like on this one piece of land. Um, but yeah, let's go to the calendar I made, which is definitely something. And they come out. Uh, yeah. So here is what it's looking like right now. This is all I got. I know it's sad, but this is all I got. Here's the calendar. Taxes. I did the taxes thing. Um, the week does start on Sunday. I used to think it started on Monday. I had so many arguments with people about this, but then they told me no, it starts on Sunday, and I realized it did. So I'm sorry for all the people I said were wrong. But here's a little calendar I have right now. It's only like 2 days. I think I'm gonna play 3 days in each household because I think what Sunday, Monday. No, it's 3 days and a half. So it'll be Sunday, Monday, and then for the next it will be half of Finley, half of whatever household I pick next to play. Why did I lean so far away from the mic? I don't even know if you heard what I said. But yeah, that I'm hoping for like the next episode, which is like gonna be the official one. This was just like a tour and everything, to get you guys affiliated to get you guys familiar with the layout of the land. Why are we popping fireworks at 10:33? It's not even the 4th of July yet. Please help me. Um, well, now you guys know I am a citizen of America, which something I'm not proud of right now. I was proud of it when Obama was president, and not right now. But yeah, this is all we got going on the thing. So I guess I'm gonna end the video here, and I will see you guys later. Have a good night. As you can see on my time schedule, it's 10:33 for me, but have a good night, and I hope you all are doing well. Bye.